Welcome everyone, Drake Hawkins with you again, and today I'm dead in Stone Rage. This is going to be my total beginner's guide to Stone Rage by Mountain Wheel Games, and the 4 most important things you're going to need to build the first day. We're going to be looking at this very new game called Stone Rage. It is in Alpha 0.1 work in progress build. A game is currently in Alpha and does not represent the final product. Agreed. This is, again, did I mention early access? Very early access. In fact, the developers would like you to click the link in the description down below to join their Discord so you can get a free key to spend a week or two testing the game with them. That's right, a free key to a new survival game. So hit the link down below, hit the like button while you're on your way there. Let's have a look at character creation. In the earliest access of this game, we can play as a female human. There will be Neanderthals and some sort of beast creatures at some point. So, we're going to pick a basic hairstyle, we're going to pick a hair color, we're going to pick a skin color, and then at the bottom we're going to pick the fun part, the war paint. Choose these various different patterns that lets you choose your paint and your visual look. I love it. I'm going to also choose, I'm glad they've got this, the nice Hawkins blue. Excellent choice, guys. And then we can choose various different noise patterns that adjust the version of the war paint that you've chosen. I'm going to go to number 1, and we'll make it all... Nope, we got to make this part darker. Okay, good. That brightened up the colors. And then we'll go kind of like something right there. Good. She's got some sort of strange veins going on here. There is 2 or 3 things you need to check right off. Hit escape. As soon as you get in, don't hit this button. It's bad. Hit this button, and you can adjust whether or not you prefer to have nudity available in the game. It's very basic right now. But for the family-friendly versions of my channel, we're going to leave the nudity off. In the controls, you might want to go and change this. I think this may still be the case. This was both spacebar. Little odd. So check your controls. They may be a little wonky to begin with. That was the only one I found so far. Second thing is foliage density. If I click this to where it defaults to everything as epic, hit settings, what I've got here is a very, as soon as we get into it, very dense greenery. Most of this is fluff and nonsense. Most of this is just graphics. I've learned to spot the ones that are very, such beautiful sound effects too. I've learned to spot the ones that are obviously resources, like these ones. Okay. Looks like that one is also one I wasn't aware of. Excellent. Lessons learned. Ooh, I got some grubs. Very tasty. Early human cuisine. It's lovely. Grubs and berries and all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to go around, do your standard stuff. We can't punch trees, but we can gather random foods and stuff. See this little thing right here? Super, almost missed it. Walked by, almost missed it. Well, let's hit that control again, and we go to options. And if you're in PvP or PvE, this may be useful for you. Just a little helpful tip. Drop foliage density as far down as you want, even super low. And look, I missed that one. I missed that one. I noticed there's no other greenery around, but this stuff is important. So you can see things a lot easier on that point. If you like that, thank you so much for joining us, and please do hit the like button and share the fun with others as well. Now, somewhere along here I gathered a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to restart the video for you, so I make sure I do it well. We'll see if we can find my piles of goop sitting around. There is, oh, that's somebody's chest. This is a PvE world, so, you know, or PvP world, so we'll steal stuff if we can, just to help out the video, you know. First things we're going to want to do is learn the controls. This is not the area I was in before, so yay. Oh, I'm on Stonehenge Island. Okay. For those of you who have played the game, that's what this is. This is a giant stone pillars in the middle of this little island, and it is a little island. You can see almost all the water around it with this foliage settings. And just past those stones is a few trees, and that's the edge. So this is the whole thing right here. If your tribe wants to take it over and in the PvP mode and scare off all the other bad guys, or good guys, depending on which side of history you're on, you can do that. It is a pretty fantastic little island. But the world is huge already, and they've got it extremely restricted, so you don't even get the full map. Alright, so what's the first point? Well, we got to survive here, so we're going to need a few things. We're going to need some tools, because who wants to walk around and pick up plants all day long? We're going to need some basic tools, and we're going to need some basic clothing. We can go hit Tab, go into this category. There are 6 slots here for your I guess, clothing and armor and backpack options. On the right is your inventory slots. You start with 6, fairly limited, but do note that there is a grub down here that is not in my inventory, because this 6 down here is my hotbar, and it is actually my active bar for active only items. So a branch isn't a tool, a fiber isn't a tool, so it doesn't end up in that slot. If I were to make a weapon, a spear, a knife, a club, a bow, an axe, it would go down in there. If I have food, like the tasty, tasty grubs, juicy, they're going to be in that hotbar as well. So, that's it for the inventory here. There is your like body temperature, insulation, and your weight. You'll have to keep a track of your weight. That's not like how fit you are. That's how much you can carry. Quick craft on the bottom left, we will note in a moment. Up here, we switch to the crafting. This is all the items that you can currently craft on your person. There are a few different things you can make in different ways. We'll get into those if we get to there in another episode. Clothing in here, including backpacks, masks, boots, pants, antlers. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a football antler head thing? Or a really awesome mask? Or maybe you need a plague mask, just because. The other options down here are weapons, and we can do, or get our channeling your inner shaman. Love it. Spears, axes, hammers, all sorts of things. So the 3 things we're going to want to make is the crude weak axe, the fine pickaxe, and I'm going to say a backpack of some sort. My favorite is the Neander backpack. The crude bag has 6 slots. The Neander backpack has 28. Now, it is a lot harder to make, but not on scale. These things are all gatherable with just those 2 tools we mentioned in the any starter area. So let's go through what we need to craft these various different basic tools. We'll make these 3 things today, and that will get you started in your journey in Stone Rage. So as sometimes happens, I talk too much, and night has fallen. So I'm going to spend a bit of time running around gathering from these basic, rocks on the beach, plants in the bushes, and try not to get eaten by anything in the meantime. And if I get eaten, I guess we'll be back to square one, and I'll meet you in the morning. If I don't get eaten, we should have a bunch of materials gathered up over the course of the night to get what we need. You could, if you had planned it out better than I did, you could have gotten yourself a torch, and then you can light your way as you go. Alright, we are back. Morning is coming. I actually, if we hit escape, go to options again, the video option does have gamma, so be aware of that. If you can't see somebody and they can see you really well in PvP, it's probably because they've set their gamma, and it's evening or something like that. I love the brilliance of the color on normal settings, but we're going to let you guys see a little bit better for a bit here. I'm going to bring it up to like, I don't know, 3/4 of each. It might white things out a little bit, but it'll work for the recording. So we're going to be crafting a few things. We've got, I've made a couple bifaces. Those are with small flint modules and hammerstone. If I click that, it crafts them. If I go to my inventory, that's in my quick craft options. I've already crafted some cordage. So that comes from the miscellaneous tab here. We can make cordage. We can make some cloth. We can make rope. Various different things there. But let's look at the things we need to make for our first tool, which is the crude weak axe. We have the 4 cordage made. We're going to need to go to tools and get a crude tool handle and a crude axe head. Let's pop in here. The crude tool handle is going to need 2 bifaces and some branches. And the axe head's going to need large flint modules and stone, hammerstone. There we go, hammerstone and large flintstone. Okay, let's go in here and make that. That's going to craft 2 of those axe heads. We only need 1. We're also going to need to grab our branches. Where are those? La 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 la. Those things right there. Branches. I'm going to put the small flint modules in the ground. We'll grab our Paco branches. We'll go in here and we'll make this handle. So that's our first item. That should be the last component. Oh, we dropped the axe heads, did we? Alright, so we've made the 3 components. The crude handle, the biface, and the axe head. So the cordage, the head, and the handle. So we can tie that all together by clicking craft there. It is a 30-second craft timer. The number is in, I guess, tenths of a second. Next thing we're going to want to do is make the other tool down here. This is our fine pickaxe. So it's a similar build, biface cordage and tool handle again. Fine pickaxe to make. I'm not sure why it's called it's so fine, but I mean, it looks pretty impressive. Looks like an alien stinger, but whatever. So the next thing we're going to want to do is make some sort of bag to carry things. As well, if you're venturing into dangerous territories, you will want to make, and I just was informed as to how this works, construction backpack right here, or sleeping bag rather, right here. It's going to take 12 cloth, you place it down, and it gives you a new respawn option. We also need to make this first and most important piece of clothing, being a bag. The crude bag is the easiest, 13 cloth, but we're going to make the Neander backpack. So we're going to make 10 cloth, 5 rope, and 20 wattle. Now our recipe says we need 5 rope, so we're going to need to look at that. We go here, rope takes 4 cordage, which means we're going to need 20 cordage made to make ourselves those 5 rope. You can have 4 things queued up at once, so keep them going while you're doing, if you're gathering and whatnot, keep the crafting going along the way. Alright, so we crafted our last rope of the 5 needed. Now we're going to need 10 cloth. That's going to take a lot more fiber, so we're going to have to go get some more. We're going to go find ourselves some palm trees that may have coconuts in them. And we're going to hack at them. It's really slow, really slow. I find actually that palm trees give you a decent supply of wood, of logs. It also gives you coconuts. Automatically pops into my hotbar because I've got slots available. And every 5 seconds you can eat again, so you can really quickly bring back your food. Eventually that beast will fall. You can keep bashing on it, but you'll get nothing out of it. So now we've got these palm leaves. We can actually click here and find this, like I was saying, fiber flax. Click there. It's 2 to 1, so every palm leaf gives you 2 fiber. You can turn those into cloth. Alright, food levels are going up. We're getting a decent stock of stuff. I have 30, which is a full stack of logs. I am going to encourage you not to throw the logs away. We will put them down with our other piles of goodies here momentarily. And we can put our ropes down. Let's put a rope a little further away. Because you're going to need an infinite supply of logs. Just believe me. You're going to need an infinite supply of logs in this game. So don't throw those away. Alright, I forgot that the cloth actually crafts 3 fiber for 1. So it's actually 2 per build. So we've got enough of that as well now. And we can go to the clothing. And the other thing we need to make will be the wattle. Okay, so I'm leaving the cloth and the rope here with the logs. I'm going to go look for some trees, like that one ahead of us. A couple of these ahead of us that are different types of trees other than palm trees. And you'll see as soon as we start hacking on it that it's going to give us different variety of things. Bark is picked up from this, okay. And something fell on the ground. There's some more log falling on the ground. Now what is that falling on the ground? That is plant fiber bast. Similarly, we can use those to make the plants, but the fibers, the cloth and rope and cordage, and that is awesome. That's not even the most dramatic tree spin we've got. Okay, so the third component for a backpack is going to be the wattle. I need 40 branches to make 10 runs of this, which gives us 20 wattle, which is what's needed for the Neander backpack. Pretty simple. It didn't take me very long at all to get those. There should be some branches sitting around at some of these. Yes, I'll grab that. Unfortunately, you can't really grab things off the ground like you can in like Journey of Life or something like that, which would be a really nice feature. Even if they don't let you craft off the ground, it'd be a really nice feature to be able to just specifically target what's on the ground near you to grab things. Oh, baby! This is the creation of the caber toss. It started when people learned how to throw trees in a spiral pattern with an axe. Alright, so we got the wattle, and this should solve all of our travel movement needs. We're going to drop that and that on the ground. We're going to pick up the rope. We're going to pick up the cloth. We're going to go into our crafting and get the much coveted Neander backpack. Dun dun dun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I can pick that backpack up and boom! It's on our back. Look at that. It's in the inventory slot and tons of space. So let's go around and pick up the world and make a giant base. So we just picked up everything that we've been using and tossing around and piling all over the place, and we have so much space. The only thing to watch is that this weight in kilograms, if this gets above the total of the 80 plus the whatever, 35 from this, and other different equipment you get may increase this, you'll get severely slowed. And you don't want that, especially not on PvP. That would be terrible. Last thing we're going to do for today, though, is show you what that pickaxe does. If I have my hammer out, I can bash on like rock substances like this. It's not going to do much for me. It will damage your weapon, though. But if I pull out the proper fine axe, I'm going to get something called liquid mud. Pretty sure it's a construction equipment for, yes, clay, for like the water reservoir and other such things. And of course, you need to be able to make the epic clay door. Why? Why not? Why would you not want an epic clay door, huh? Alright, so the last component we're going to make for today's video is the what happens when I die scenario. So I'm going to go to construction and find this lovely sleeping bag. I'm going to hit craft, and as soon as it's done, we will show you how it works. Alright, so in the shady lee of this beautiful monolith here, I'm going to hit 1 to activate my sleeping bag. Look at that. Looks so nice and cozy and bundly, doesn't it? Now, before I die, I want to show you one more thing. Cactus. They're all over various different places. Some areas don't have any. Some areas have a bunch. But they're going to give you the 2 magical foods. One is this green cactus. One is the punch ya? I'm not going to punch you. But anyways, we're going to use an opuncha and watch our health. See the bottom right there? It was at 55 all this time. It's now 58 and 61. It also brings your food and water up nicely, and the green does similarly. So if you're having issues wondering how to get your health up, if you can't find meat right away, that's the magic trick right there. So, if you happen to fail at that whole getting your health up thing, and you have placed this, let's have a look at how that works. We're going to press the button we told you not to press, and thank you very much to... rest in peace, Chosen One. The Chosen One, of course, is Copperick on the Discord. So many helpful people over there on the Stone Rage Discord. You can find the link down below. But he showed me this. When I restart, I can go here and redo my character, whatever I'm doing, right? That's my, well, I know what I wanted. I wanted number 5. I want the blue, because we're all blue arms in my clan. And I wanted to, adjust the scale, and I think we'll put on number 1. There we go. That looks like her. Instead of hitting spawn, which would respawn me somewhere in the world, I can hit this. This is the X coordinates, XYZ coordinates. It's the only place I know of that these show up. So it might be interesting. Click there. Selecting bed. Please wait. Please wait. I guess it's selected and then I spawn? Nope, that was a fail. Let's try it again. A parasite got me. I love how it gives different information each time. It's the simple things that make me happy. Okay. Selecting bed, please wait. Okay, I selected the bed. Oh, can I not? Oh, there we go. Hair. There. Let's go back to our design. And we know how this works now. So crank up that one. Bring this almost all the way up. Ooh, that's a good version right there. That's my favorite yet. Selecting bed, please wait. Copperick. I got it on video. How do I respawn there? It's not working. Every time I do it, it says selecting bed, please wait. That's what he told me to do. Oh, there we go. That time it worked. That is a disturbing image. Dead body, F to search. Please remove said dead body because that's disturbing. Alright, let's take that. I'll put it back in my inventory. And then if I hold left shift and right click, I can get anything I want quick transferred across the page. So there you go. There you have it. I can't bury this body. It's a shame. Okay, I guess I can't bury the body. We'll just not look at that for a while. I didn't die. All right, but thank you everybody so much for joining me for this. Again, check in the description down below. If you're quick enough at it, you'll be able to get in on the early access, I guess, stress testing that's going on this weekend, on Friday the 31st of July, 2020. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for a quick look at this game. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope this game keeps being developed. So get in there and show them some love, help them out, and spread the word. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for Stonehenge Early Access Quick Beginner's Guide. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in game.